They start in about 15 minutes for a race called the OCC. It starts in Orsières, Switzerland.
Yeah, so this is the fourth year of the, I guess, how they refer to as the small Swiss race. So this is, the OCC is 56 kilometers, 3,500 meters of positive elevation. We expect between 1,200 and 1,400 runners on the start of this race. And even though this is the shortest race of the the 5 races here over UTMB week, there are some serious runners at the front of this race. So this is going to be a fast race. The key thing today, I think, is going to be a bit of a Gene Kelly day. So for those, sorry for those young people who have no idea what I'm talking about, but so it's going to be a little bit of singing in the rain out there today. The forecast is rain, nothing dramatic, nothing that's going to stop the runners in their tracks. But if you're a runner who likes running in the rain, today is the perfect day for running from Switzerland over the passes into back into Chamonix.
So here we're just getting glimpses of the start line. We saw Catherine Poletti, one of the race directors. We see the elite runners here. We'll see and we'll listen in to the sounds of the race start in just a moment.
It's going to be a bit of a mad sprint at the start for those guys. The guys in the middle, they're fine, and the bottleneck is a good way of controlling all of the adrenaline that everybody has so that they're not kind of killing each other. So yeah, but the front runners expect a very fast start. And it's race number 3 is go, go, go. I guess it's such a narrow start. I think the camera crew had to get out of there, otherwise they would be crushed. So, but we'll see the start now. Here they go. It's hard to imagine there's 1,200 runners there, but there are at least 1,200 runners there. And here we go, down the narrow streets of Orsières, in the canton of Valais, Wallis.
We got our camera going with them.
22 degrees right now in Orsières, so it's, even though it's raining, it's very humid. Super warm this morning. The final day of August. 22 degrees, 22 degrees. So good luck, guys. There we go. I keep forgetting to turn down the light. No, microclimates, and that's what we've got. And here is the first runner, and there is no messing about here.
Holy smokes. We didn't see anybody running like that yesterday.
No, this is yes, a good start here. So we're gonna do our best to kind of do some bib spotting here, but that's a serious bit of speed. I think the on the screen there calling out Mimi Kotka, it's definitely not Mimi Kotka. Mimi is probably having a sleep somewhere right now after her performance yesterday in the TDS. Here you go. Here's the pack. This is kind of what we expected, almost like a cycling little breakaway early on in the from the peloton.
Yeah. Yep. A rabbit out front to give everybody a little push.
Yeah. And it's for these guys, it's definitely, because of the temperature, it's definitely way too warm. There's not enough wind for them to be wearing a waterproof jacket. So those guys are either in their singlets or in their technical tees. And then you'll probably see further down the line, some people have opted for maybe a windproof, because whilst it's not going to keep you dry, it's probably going to keep the cold off you. And then the slower runners at the back, they may well have already opted for full rain protection. So different approach depending on your level of speed and exertion this time of the morning.
And so on.
But here you go.
Here they go. They look like college kids running along, just marathoners. They are just motivated.
So that's Ru Ueda at the front, Thibaut and Kane, the South African. So that's your top three through Champex Lac.
Impressive view of the run. It's not what we see often in this race in the images, because we spend so much time.
No,
on
somebody has stolen the other side of the lake in Champex Lac. So
it just went away, didn't it? The cloud just came down another 500 meters.
Incredibly low cloud this morning.
500 feet even. And
it's even misty here. So we've seen the top three go through. This is likely to be, this is Mark Lauenstein, one of the kind of favourites. So he's actually bib number 1 if you remove all of the other digits. So Thomas Angeli coming through there. Jerome Murisso is coming through shortly. So yep, so these are the top 8. So we've had 8 runners into the aid station at Champex Lac so far this morning. We were wondering whether Rory Bozio had made the start line this morning. We haven't seen Rory, and we don't see her on the top 3. So, but here you go. Here's the first female runner. So that is the French lady, Amandine Ferrato.
Looking pretty darn fresh.
Very. And right behind her probably is going to be Emily. No, that was not Emily. That looks like the Spaniard. So they probably maybe took a little bit of time in the aid station. So Emily didn't see a pass yet. Good lad. Far too much energy. Save some of that for later. The clouds have lifted again, so that's in and out here at Champex Lac.